Today we're going to show you how to install your new rear axle locking plate. So to start, loosen off your lug nut. Step 2, raise the back of the car up and get some jack stands underneath it. 3, remove both wheels and tires. Step 4, remove the cap on the inside driver's side axle, so you can knock out the internal sway bar. Okay, now to access the rear sway bar, you will have to take off either your disc brakes or your drum brakes and backing plate, just so you can have access to knock the bar out. I'm not going to be doing that tonight just because I already have mine out. But so when you go to remove it, you'll have your 2 bolts here. 1, 2, and your linkages. And then you'll go to the other side with your big frickin' bar. And just slide it inside this hole. And it's probably gonna have to be a good steel bar. I don't think you can do it with a piece of wood. Just run it in and out until the bar shoots out the other side. It's pretty easy. Sometimes they can get stuck, but just a good big hammer and a piece of steel pipe works pretty good. Now once you get your rear axle locking plate out, it's going to look like this. And then you take the linkages off, it's going to look like so, but without the white ones because those are mine. And then you're going to install your new rear axle locking plate. So it goes on just like so, but make sure to put these large hard washers that are included in behind like that. That's just for alignment reasons. Now that you have your rear axle plate installed, don't tighten the bolts all the way, and make sure if you have the new bushings to install them first, and then we're going to take the new linkages and install those. This is what it's going to look like with your new rear axle locking plate and linkages installed, and your disc brake or drum brake back in place. So I leave these kind of loose, all the bolts first of all, and then we'll put the tire back on, and you'll drop it down on its own weight and get underneath the car and just tighten these two. And once those are tightened, you can jack the car back up and tighten your linkages, and then it should be all set. And if you're going on the track, you can adjust it to rear steer a little bit, toe in, toe out, I guess. Just that easy.